Hey, my friends, I'm Colton Stollenmeyer, and this is Greatness on Purpose.
On the way home from the beach a few days ago, I had to pull over because I felt tears welling up in my eyes, and I had to process the emotion I was feeling. I was coming back from spending some time in meditation and introspection, and the emotions that had begun to come up were continuing to flow through me as I drove home. I don't even know what the emotions were about. But after all, with 30 plus years of ignoring, rationalizing, and pushing down emotions, there is so much to process. For most of my life, suppression and repression have been my mechanisms of choice for dealing with my emotions. Personal development and wanting to be a better father have brought me to begin to change that. I've learned some pretty freaking important things about emotions on this journey. So if you've ever suppressed or repressed your emotions before, so been a person in society, what I'm about to share is stuff you should know. Your emotions are symptoms, not a problem. Emotions are like fire, and while we tend to think of fire as bad, it's actually vital to burn up the fuel that's causing it. Your emotions are a response. They are a tool for processing something. They are there for a reason. If you smother that fire, the fuel will still be there, weighing you down, holding you back, and causing damage. You have to burn up the fuel by feeling the emotions without being consumed. And being consumed means getting so wrapped up in it that you just begin to relive the story and be totally overwhelmed by your emotions. And you get consumed like this when you can't create space for the emotion to feel it without letting it overwhelm you. It's like the body when it runs out of glucose. If there are any endurance athletes out there listening, you know that you have to take gels or shakes or powders to help fuel your body on those long distance efforts. The reason is that if you go too long without refilling those glucose stores, you will run out. And when you run out, your body can't burn fat anymore. And it has to turn to the only option available, which is protein, which means you have to go from using fat as the fuel source to using your body as the fuel source. When you get consumed by your emotions, the same thing happens. The fuel that caused the emotions stops getting burned, and you start getting burned. You get burned, and the fuel is still there. To burn up the fuel without getting consumed, breathe into it. Only take it on when you're ready, and only as much as you're ready for. Some things come up that you're just not ready to deal with. They might come up with such intensity that you can't handle it right now. And that's okay. This is a journey. We're playing the long game, the lifelong game. Do it regularly and preemptively, like burn-offs to avoid forest fires. Because like burn-offs to avoid forest fires, if you don't process your emotions in the long run, it will spell disaster. So, go find a quiet place and make space for your emotions. Whatever comes up, accept it and validate it. You don't even need to know where it came from or why it's there. Don't get caught up in the story. Just make room, breathe, and let it burn without being consumed. Send the heat and energy through your body, out and away. You can't avoid the fire forever. That buildup is causing damage. Don't smother the fire. It's time to let it burn. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, please subscribe. If you loved it, please hit that share button and share it with someone else. And if you didn't like it, why are you still here? Never forget, more is possible for you. The next step is right beneath your feet. You've got this. So take a deep breath. Remember what's important. Remember why you're here. Now go chase your dreams.